All right, so we're going to talk about the law of sines. The law of sines says that side A divided by sine of angle A is equal to side B divided by sine of angle B, which is equal to side C divided by sine of angle C.
Yes.
Okay, so this all applies to triangles in general, using this for triangles that are not right triangles. So triangles that don't have a 90-degree angle in them.
They have no.
Now, one thing you want to make sure you know is that if this is angle A, right here, that side A is always across from it.
Yes.
And if this is angle B, that side B is always across from it.
Yes.
And if this is angle C, that side C is always across from that.
Yes.
Okay, so that's really important, so that you know how to set up this formula.
Okay.
Okay, so now we look at this. Since we have big B and we have little b, and we know both of those,
Yes.
we're gonna go ahead and set up this ratio right here.
Yes.
So b divided by sine b, so 13.2 divided by sine of 34 degrees is going to equal, now what's the other piece of information we have is that A is 13 degrees. So we're going to use this ratio here.
Yes.
So it'll equal A divided by sine of A, which is 13 degrees. We don't have to use, all three of these equations at once. Actually, you always only use two of them together at one time.
Yes.
All right, great. Now we're going to solve for little a, which is side A.
Okay.
And we can do that by cross multiplying.
Yes.
Okay, so A times sine of 34
That's an airplane. That's an airplane.
equals that. All right, so that's what you get from cross multiplying. There's an airplane? Where?
I know, boy.
I don't see it. Is this the airplane right here? Oh, cool. All right, now we're trying to solve for A, so we're going to go ahead and divide.
Okay.
And you just type all this into the calculator at once. I already did this earlier, so I'm just going to write down the result. This is approximately 5.31. So we got side A.
Okay.
All right, so now we are going to go ahead and use the law of sines again
Yes.
to get side C.
Yes.
So I'm going to do that over here. So we'll set up that C divided by sine of big C, our angle C. Do we know that? We need to know that, right?
Okay.
We don't know that yet. We'll figure that out in 1 second. Is going to equal, we might as well go with 13.2 over sine of 34 again.
Okay.
Okay, so how do we figure out big C? Well,
Yes, please.
yes, please. Okay, well, we know that this is 34 degrees, and we know that A here is 13 degrees. So how do we find the last angle?
Okay.
How do we find it?
I don't know.
You don't know? Let me tell you. We're going to go ahead and subtract these from 180 because the angles in a triangle always add up to 180.
Okay, Mommy.
All right, so angle C is going to be 180 minus the 13 minus the 34,
Your teacher, Mommy.
which is 133.
My.
So this is 133 degrees here,
Yes,
which means
please.
this is 133 degrees.
Yes, please.
All right, so then we're gonna go ahead and cross multiply again. All right, so we get c times sine of 34 equals 13.2 times sine of 133. Another airplane? Yeah.
Yeah, it goes. Whisk.
Then to get c by itself, we'll divide. And if you type that in, which I did earlier, you get about 17.3. And we have all parts, right? There's 6 total parts, 3 angles, 3 sides. We started with 3 things, which will always be the case, and we found 3 things, right? So we know we're done. And that's it. So pretty simple, right?
No,
Too bad.
we're not all done.
We're not all done?
No.
I think we're done with this problem.
No.
We'll do another one, don't worry.
I
See, someone likes to listen to me talk about math.
need.